Welcome to the best kept RVing secret in Alabama. There's a train. I'm giving Marion the break tonight because it is super cold and wet out here. I know, I hear you. She is inside the warm RV right there while I show you around this park. This is called Jackson Lake Island in Millbrook, Alabama. And this is what's so particular about this place. It's not an RV park either, but he does have full hookups and he allows RVs to stay here. This is the view from where we are staying right now, guys. This giant lake out here. If you take this causeway, which was actually built by the former owner before it went to his kids, the causeway goes out to the island there. Before that was built, that was just an island out there. On that island, they allow all kinds of camping out there. There are a couple of RVs out there. I'm not sure about the hookups, but they do have fire pits and sites for tents. I do know that the Boy Scouts come out here and stay. And it is absolutely beautiful out there. That whole body of land out there is completely surrounded by water. This is January. It's been dark and gloomy and raining all day, but it looks like fall and it feels like fall. It could be October out here right now, guys. There are so many leaves just blowing around just like a fall day. Right now we're gonna take a ride around the island. I think I'm just gonna hook up my camera inside the car here, take a drive around and show you guys the island. We'll do that in just a second, but this is one of the coolest things. Right up here behind me is the gate to get in. It is a gate. You have to have a gate code. If there's nobody there, there's an envelope where you put the money, you put the information about your rig and how many people are staying in it. You put it in an iron locked box up there, and you call the phone number, they give you the code to get in, and you just come right through the gate. Right through the gate, down this road right here, turn in where my car is, and right here is where the RVs go. Now, if you're going camping like in a tent or something, I'm gonna show you that right now. You follow this road all the way back and across the causeway. Okay, so originally the main draw for me to come here was the fact that over across this drawbridge on the island is an area where there is an abandoned movie film set. The movie Big Fish from 2004, directed by Tim Burton and starring Ewan McGregor and Jessica Lange and a few other people, that was actually filmed right over here on this island. They built a little town called Spectre. Half of that town is still there. It is absolutely amazing. And like I said, that was my main draw. But guys, once I got here and saw how absolutely beautiful and amazing this place is, I just fell in love. This body of water is on both sides of the car here as we cross the causeway. It is absolutely gorgeous out here, even on a day like this where it seems like fall. It's cold, it's wet, it's been raining, it's dark. It's amazing, it's beautiful. So we're gonna take a little ride through the whole campground up here. If you notice on the left side up here, there's a giant tree that has fallen and it says Jackson Lake Island. And look at this, I thought this was funny. The speed limit is 14, not 10, not 15, 14. Now this is funny. As we come up to this split in the road right here, there's a sign ahead that says Spectre and restrooms. There are some restrooms to the right, and the little town, the abandoned town from the movie set of Spectre, is to the left. So we're gonna take a little drive over there. I actually filmed an entire video of this this abandoned set, and if you want to see that, I will put a link below. It's on one of my other channels. But you're also going to see up here in a minute where there's other trailers. You can see them there in the distance, actually. Those are straight ahead, and the little town is on the right up here. Now, straight ahead, you can see those campers I was telling you about. And to the right over here, this is the abandoned movie set here. Like I said, you can go on my other channel. I'll put the link below, and you can watch that video. It is really pretty amazing, and it's so incredible to be here in person, having watched that movie. We watched it last night, and then I came down here and filmed it today for about 5 hours. And it was just incredible to be in an area that exists only in a fantasy world. These those buildings in front of us are part of that abandoned set. Now you're going to notice up here, there's goats on the road. This place has about 60 free roaming goats, which makes it all that much more amazing. They're so friendly because they're so used to visitors coming in. Look at this. They're all right around the abandoned church there. They live in that church. Because, like I said, this is a movie set. So the inside of these buildings, like right here you can kind of see, the inside of these buildings is not complete. It's just a big empty hole. So yeah, those goats have made their home inside that church. So let's go ahead and continue driving here. As you'll notice on the left up here, there's some people sitting on a swing, like a porch swing. There are swings positioned around this island in various places, so you can watch the sunrise and that. Look at this. Just how amazing is this? Look at this enormous lake here. It just surrounds the whole island. I mean, obviously that's what an island is, but I'm totally blown away by this whole thing. Look at this. There's a place out there, it's like a big concrete table. I don't know why they made it like that, but there's a fire pit there. There's another swing over there. And like I said, you know, there are swings positioned around the island in different areas so that you can sit out there and watch the water, you know, watch the sunset, have a fire, do whatever you want. There's another swing there on the left. It's just absolutely gorgeous out here. Tonight it is super cold. It's been raining all day long. It's got to be about, oh man, it's probably about 40 something out there right now. Now most of this is really steep going down to the water, so you'd have to be really careful if you're walking around there. But as far as I understand, you are allowed to boat out there. You're allowed to fish out there. I can only imagine how awesome this place is in the summer. And I'm a fall person, so this to me right now is so absolutely unbelievable. I love it. Let me show you this quick here. There's the goats at the church over there. That is so funny. All right, let's continue on. So on the right, I don't know if you can even see it right now, but that's where the abandoned movie set is. You might be able to see the back of some of the buildings. But to the left here, there are just a lot of basically just makeshift campsites. You know, there's fire pits that are made with bricks and stones, and you're allowed to camp. And that's one of the things that is so amazing about this. If you want to come over here just for the day and just hang out, have a picnic, or check out Spectre over there, do whatever you want, it's $3 a person. At the gate, there is an envelope. You put your information, you put the $3 in, you drop it in an iron locked box, and you call the guy who owns this. There's a phone number up there, and he will give you the gate code, and you just type it in and you drive back. If you're going to camp, it is $10 a night per person, and it's the same thing. If there's nobody up there, you put the money in the envelope, put your information down, stick it in the box, give them a call, and you come on in. Now, we're staying in an RV here, so for us it was a little bit more, but guys, it was still only $30 to stay with full hookups. 50 amp, sewer, water, electric, everything. Absolutely amazing. And it was $30 because it's $15 per person. So it's 15 for me, 15 for Marion, and that's all. Now, I don't know. I mean, if you have kids, maybe it's going to be more. I just don't know. But that is absolutely amazing. It is $45, $50 at the least to stay at any RV park. I'm speechless when I think about it. This whole thing is amazing. Now, coming up here right in front, you see those 4 pillars. That's actually another place where part of the movie was filmed. There was a big house built there, and if you've seen the movie Big Fish, it was Jenny's house. It's the one that was kind of lopsided, and the Giant had to push it to straighten it up, and then they kind of rebuilt the whole thing. But that's where that was built. And the only thing left of that is those pillars. So they put those up there just to kind of, you know, mark that spot, that that's where that house was. And of course, in a couple of areas around the island here, they have these placards that just kind of give some information about the movie. And there's a picture of the house on it. You know, the house that was built back there. So anyways, before it gets dark, I want to get this done for you here so you can see the rest of the park. So we'll come up around this bend here. And yeah, it just continues. It's just absolutely beautiful. I've never seen anything like this in my life. I've been to a lot of campgrounds. I've been to a good number of RV parks already, and this just has them all beat. More of the water that surrounds the whole island, and look at those trees out there. Isn't that just incredible? Unbelievable. I just absolutely love this place. I don't even want to leave. There's a giant house right up there across from the water. Now, I have no idea who owns that, of course, but wouldn't that be an incredible house to have overlooking all this water here? Absolutely beautiful. Now, on the right side here, there is, let's see if I can go up to it here. There's actually a restroom up here, and you see that little building that's kind of peeking out there. That is just like a fenced-in, I don't know, maybe like a little rec room or something. I don't even know if you call it that. We're going to take a ride up there. Hold on. Okay, I'm going to stay zoomed out here a little bit so you can see better. So yeah, there you go. There's chairs up in there, and looks like some tables. So it's just basically a little rec room that you can go into and hang out if you want to. There's these tables out here, long picnic tables. Those are concrete on the top if you have, you know, a bunch of people with you, you want to play some games or have picnics or a party or something. There's a pavilion, and then you have the restrooms in the back. And way back there behind the restroom is a little cabin. I wish I could zoom into it. If you look close, you can see it. But it's just a little cabin, and I never asked them about that, but it would be so fun to come here and just stay in that cabin some night. It's out here all alone, all by itself. But look at what you would be surrounded by if you were staying here, just in that little cabin. Absolutely gorgeous. And the funny thing is, guys, if you've seen the movie Big Fish, when Ewan McGregor's character gets to Spectre, everybody who discovers Spectre immediately falls in love with it and never wants to leave. That was the feeling we got as soon as we arrived here. It was absolutely amazing. And one of the lines in the movie that the mayor says in Spectre is that this is the best kept secret in Alabama. And I'm telling you guys, it truly is. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. I haven't been in Alabama very long, for 2 days, but I can tell you this is just absolutely amazing. I have looked online and seen where there's been a lot of people who have done like articles in magazines and stuff about this place, but I still don't understand why it seems so secretive. It seems like nobody knows. And it's beautiful here, and now you guys know. You have the benefit of knowing, so you can come out here and stay. If you look to the left here, over this body of water, you can see the RVs up there. And mine is the second one in from the right. Look at that. Look at what I am overlooking. in staying here. Incredible. Just absolutely amazing, guys. I'm so glad that we decided to come out here, and I'm so glad that I get to share this with you. So we'll head back over the Causeway here, and I'm going to get back in the RV. It is freezing out here tonight, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little ride around the park with me. I will put a link below to the website for this place, and I hope that some of you can get out here and see it. It is absolutely amazing, totally incredible, beautiful. Even being so cold out here today and so gloomy and rainy, it's just mind-blowing. If I didn't already have reservations at another park in 2 days, I would be staying here for at least a week, at least. Alright guys, I gotta watch out for this truck here and let him by. I'm gonna let you guys go. Hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next video.